Curious about what lies behind the doors of the Amtrak Metropolitan Lounge? And are you wondering if it's worth the extra cost? So are we. Let's find out. The Amtrak Metropolitan Lounge in New York is located on the mezzanine level of the Moynihan Train Hall at New York's Penn Station. The lounge at Penn Station is one of just 7 staff station lounges across the country. Metropolitan Lounge access is automatically included if you have a ticket to travel that day and are a rewards member, first class or private room passenger, and a business class passenger in certain cities, among other requirements. Now, if you don't happen to fall into any one of those categories and you've purchased a Pacific Surfliner business class ticket, you can purchase a day pass for the Los Angeles station for $25 per day. Now, if you happen to be traveling out of the Chicago, Philly, or Boston South station, access to the lounge will cost you $35 per day for business class passengers. If you're traveling out of the New York station like us, a day pass will cost an additional $50 per day. The hours of the lounges vary by location and generally speaking are open in some instances as early as 5 a.m.
Okay, we are in the Metropolitan Lounge at the Moynihan train station. When you come up the escalators, you'll check in at the desk up front. The main restrooms are here. There are huge lockers. You can hang your coats or whatever in here. Lockers come in all sizes. And they're numbered, so if you wanted to go out and come back, you could leave your things in here. And then you enter the main lounge. Well, actually, before you enter the main lounge, let's just go around the corner here. There is seating here with access to the television. And that was just around the corner. And this is the beautiful open air space. There is plenty of seating. I love the design here. The blue and the golds are beautiful. There are plenty of booths for you to sit and eat. Lovely artwork on the wall as well. Plus there's a view out onto the main station. We'll go out there in just a moment. But staying here for a second, here's some more of the seating. It's very modern. It is clean. It is really nice. There are workstations here. You can plug in. There's USB ports. There's regular charging ports. And even the lamps have USB, and they have charging USB charging ports and regular plugs as well.
This lounge is jam-packed with plugs. We even found some at our seats.
There is a business center, and in the business center you will find a printer and a computer. There's high-boy seating right outside of the bar, and the bar, I believe, is open from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m., but this is the only thing that you have to pay for. And then over here, everything to this side is complimentary. Everything in front of and behind the bar. You have your half and half, all of your milks, what have you, to make your own coffee. This is where they will give you your food. You can leave a tip, all of your utensils, pick up some fruit. And in the cases, again, everything is complimentary. You have avocado toast, egg and cheese croissant, sausage and egg croissant, a mixed berry scone, strawberry Danish, a pain au chocolat, a regular croissant, blueberry muffin, a morning glory gluten-free muffin, everything bagel, and a plain bagel. On the top, they have hard-boiled eggs, a fruit salad. You can make yourself some yogurt, put some fruit in it, and then you have some cereal to choose from. Over here, you have some snacks you can grab to take with you. Kind bars, mixed nuts. They have some soda. They have juices and an assortment of teas. And this is the area that you also have access to. You can get yourself some cold brew, some iced tea unsweetened, and some fruit-infused water. And then to the left of the food bar is the balcony. This is why you want to be here. There's plenty of seating out here. You get a really good view of the terminal itself. There are plenty of food kiosks here. We're not going to do a full tour of the terminal itself. It's just enough to say that it's absolutely beautiful. It evokes memories of turn of the century or the older train terminals you would see in Europe. I love the open skylighting. These are 90+ foot high ceilings. The center clock. It just gives you a really good feel of an old rail station.
Over here is the Amtrak ticketing and baggage area. And if you need it, here's the Long Island Railroad. The customer service area is there. There's the food hall across the way. At the old station, we always used to say, let's meet under the clock. Here's the new clock in this station. And over there is the subway station. This is the ticketed waiting room. I do believe they check your ticket before you go in so that they make sure that you're only in that space if you're supposed to be. There are a lot of food booths and shops here in the station. We're not going to do a full tour of the station, but I did want to give you a general idea of what the main hall looks like. You do see the numbered stanchions. Those are the gates for you to go down and meet your train. And so now we're left with the question, is it worth it? Is the station lounge worth it here at the newer Moynihan train station? In our humble opinion, the answer is absolutely yes. And we found this to be really nice. It's clean, it's fresh, the food is good, there's a lot of complimentary options. There's continental, there's also a couple of warm options on the menu. It's really a nice respite from the louder main terminal downstairs. So in our humble opinion, we would definitely do this again, particularly the longer your wait. It was $50 per adult, and they didn't charge us anything for the little guy. So absolutely, we think this one is worth it. The other thing you want to consider about the cost of this lounge, it is cheaper than upgrading to first class, which we had considered. There was about a $200 difference in the ticket price. This is definitely well worth it, particularly for such a short trip. Not worth upgrading to first class, at least not as we've experienced yet. This just seemed like the more economical option. Consider this instead. I wanted to come back and say, as I was saying earlier, that this was worth it. As it turns out, our train is delayed, so I'd rather spend the extra time waiting here in this lounge than being downstairs on a hard bench in the waiting room, in the public waiting room. So this is really turning out to be extra worth the money. Highly recommend this. Have you experienced the Amtrak Metropolitan Lounge? What was your experience like? Comment below. Be sure to stay tuned for our adventures in Boston. In the meantime, be sure to check out our Journey Chronicles playlist for more of our experiences getting to our vacation destinations. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like, share, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so that you know when the next adventure begins. And no matter where your next adventures take you, we hope that you enjoy the journey. Bye now.